guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. I'm coming to you today from Hank the Asian Redneck's channel. In my previous 2 episodes, I explained to you the New York State compliance AR-9 by Moriarty Arms. Today I'm going to tell you about how much I've spent on this already. As you guys know from my other channel, Mowers and Blowers, like and subscribe, push the bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video. This AR-9 is a combination of an AR-15 and a Glock handgun. 2 of the most popular weapons in America today. Everybody loves the AR-15. Everybody loves the Glock handguns. So why not take the best of both and make an AR-9 rifle? This is a rifle because the barrel is 16 inches or over, and anything shorter than 16 inches on the barrel is considered a pistol, and in New York State you'll need a pistol permit to get that. So with a long gun like this, you don't need any paperwork for it as long as you live in New York State and Long Island. If you live in the New York City limits of Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island, leaps and hurdles to get something like this. A lot of paperwork, a lot of trouble, and not high chances you'll get one. So very restrictive rules in the New York City area, which is understandable, you know, it's heavily populated. So we're going to talk about how much I paid for it. Don't look at the Magpul front backup sight. Don't look at the 6-hour red dot scope. I think that's about it. Okay, so look, just look at the rifle itself, minus this and that, all right? $14.99. I got 5% off for paying cash. You guys know I love cash, right? It came with 1 Magpul Glock 17, 19, 26, 34 magazine. He sold these for $20 each if you wanted a magazine from him. But you can find them on eBay for $15. So I bought 7. These were about 17, the clear ones. I thought they were kind of cool from, I believe, OTC or OCT, something like that. So I've spent about 90 bucks on extra magazines. 6 extra magazines, right? 90 bucks. It's not bad because I would have paid over 120 if I bought them at Jimmy's, you know. So if you buy things online, they're much cheaper. My friend Andy from Jericho told me to get the 6-hour Romeo 5 red dot sight. 6-hour, they make guns. So you guys know it's a quality name for a quality item. Doing some research after I bought it, I saw that this is a very popular item. A lot of people are buying these. And it has a bikini covers on it, okay? They call it because of the string bikini thing. Look here. Anyway, this was usually when they first came out, they were about 200 bucks. They're now for, you can get them for between 115 to 130 bucks, you know, so they're relatively cheap, you know, 130 bucks. I paid 120, I believe. So that was a good deal. You need backup sights for this because in case your optic goes down, you drop it, it breaks, it falls off, the battery runs out, or the lens is cracked, whatever, you can't see. This is a Magpul backup front sight, right? So without the 3D, without the red dot sight, you can have that as a backup so you can see the crosshairs. I'm probably going to get a rear one too, where also from Magpul it pops up that you can line up the crosshairs like that, right? That is if your sight went down. And I'm also getting a 3D, I keep saying 3D, 3 times red dot magnifier. So basically it's just a scope, so you can see it 3 times closer with the scope. Helps you zero in on your red dot sight too. So $14.99 for the weapon itself, $250 for 5 boxes of 50 9mm Luger ammo. About $100 for my magazines. And I've got this thing right here that I purchased recently. This is cheap. This was $17 or $18. You know what this is? This is a flashlight slash laser light. Ooh. As you can see, look, it's a flashlight and a laser light. You can switch between the two. This is just the flashlight. This is just the laser. If you put it in the middle, it's a flashlight and your laser. Now this fits on a Picatinny rail only. Picatinny rail is the rail that allows for your accessories, and it's only on the top. Okay? The rest of my hand grip have these slots in them, right? And maybe a little circle. So the little circle are for QD things like this. QD stands for quick disconnect. The circle allots for these things, where you can put a 1 or 2 point sling on it, and quick disconnect means you can push this button and pull it right out for the holes. So you can put this into this hole too if you want. Oh, actually it doesn't fit. And you can chop off the pieces and make it fit. So that's a QD mount, right? So it allows for certain things like that, small slots and longer slots. And these slots, you can put what's called M-lock attachments to it. It's kind of like a 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch. They have different sizes of Picatinny rails that are affixed with 2 M-lock type things. They're kind of like hex screws with an end to it, and you turn it and it affixes into the slot over here. So while this is a Picatinny rail, right, my flashlight slash laser light can just fit on a Picatinny rail. Problem is, it's so high that it'll block my view of my red dot sight. Even if I put it here at the end, I won't. It'll get in the way of my front sight. So I thought, well, maybe I'll put it on the side here, right? That looks pretty cool, right? You don't want to put this light too forward. If you have flashlights that are the long kind, they make the long kind that looks like just a flashlight that goes into a mounting bracket, right? They also have laser lights that are just a laser light that are in a mounting bracket, and it looks kind of rudimentary to me. So which is why I like this one here, because it's flush. The laser light is flush onto here. You know, there's not like a tube. It's not tubular, you know? So I thought that was pretty cool. It takes one of those CR123A batteries. They're like lithium. They're like fatter than a AA, but shorter than a AA, you know? And it's very bright. LED, you know? Very bright. So it's very cool. It's small, compact, cheap, 17 bucks. I only need this rifle for, you know, home protection. So basically the light is just so I can see at night, because usually break-ins and push-in robberies are usually done at night, right? Anything evil is usually done at night, so you need a flashlight to see what you're shooting, right? Also, the red dot laser light, I can spot whoever it is. You just plant the dot on the person and shoot, you know? So it fits only on the Picatinny rail. But I don't have Picatinny rails on the side, or on the bottom, or on this side here. It's all M-lock. So I have to buy an M-lock 1 inch thing so that it goes onto one of these slots so I can even mount this light. So right now I'm waiting for an M-lock attachment so I can put my light on. So that's it for now. This case here, my friend Andy from Jericho gave it to me. So I'm in this for $250 in ammo plus tax, about $100 for my magazines plus tax, $14.99 for the rifle itself, $120 for my red dot sight, $40 for my Magpul front, and I've ordered some other stuff which we'll leave for another episode. So very pricey, even though they say that this AR-9 is like the cheapest that you can build. Well, it's cheap if you build it yourself, sure, but guys like me, I don't have experience building a gun, so I bought it already built. So $14.99, Listen, if you're talking about home protection for your family, is money really an object? You just want it, right? You want it so you can have it. So that if anything happens, which you hope won't happen, but if something happens, it's better to be able to survive the night than not survive the night, right? What good is all your money if you're dead? So there you go. About 2,000 so far, right? I've bought other things that I'm waiting to get in the mail, and I think I'm closer to 2,300 or 2,500, something like that. You spend a lot of money when it comes to, you know, customizing your rifle, you know, and I mean, I like it. I think it's a lot of fun so far. You know, I'm very excited about it, and believe me, I feel 1,000 times safer now with this in the house. I never load it. I've never loaded it yet. I've only put bullets into my magazines. I have never stuffed that in and cocked it, charged it. I've never done it yet, and I don't plan on doing it. The only time I'm ever going to put a magazine into this weapon, right, is if somebody's trying to break into my house, or my family is at risk, or I'm at the range already, at a table, supervised, with my friends around me. Step by step, slowly, is when I'm going to be putting in my first magazine and taking my first shots at the range. And I look forward to that day, and that episode is coming soon. But I'll be receiving more items in the mail in the upcoming days and weeks, especially a big ammunition drop, which I'm going to tell you more about in a future episode. So I hope you enjoyed my first 3 episodes of my Moriarty Arms AR-9 review, New York State compliance, why I'm allowed to have it, how easy it was for me to get it, the things that I've bought for it so far, and in upcoming episodes I'll be showing you each item that I'm getting to customize my AR-9 rifle. There's lots of videos on AR-9 pistols because their barrel length is less than 16 inches. Not a whole lot of videos about the AR-9 rifle. It's really an AR-15 and a Glock combined into one, and I think that's very cool. And I chose this because it's not your run-of-the-mill AR-15. You know what I mean? An AR-15, you can shoot those 223s and 5.56 cartridges 300 yards, no problem, with accuracy. 9mm, 50 yards with accuracy. Anything over 50 yards, I mean, you got to be a sharpshooter to hit any, you know, targets right on the center with a 9mm, you know? Like I said, this is perfect for home protection, you know? Anything within 50 yards of me, I'm probably going to hit, especially with all the sight aids that I have on it, you know? But I'm very excited about it. I didn't think I would ever be doing gun videos, you know what I mean? Never in my life did I think that. But being I have a YouTube channel, I want to share everything with you before I die, you know what I mean? And it's good information for people that live in New York, or if you're Asian and you want to protect yourself from the racists out there. I just tell it like it is. Join me in going to your local gun shop. Go to Jimmy's Sport Shop over in Mineola, New York on Jericho Turnpike, and tell them Henry at Mowers and Blowers sent you. It's Chinese owned, so if you're Asian, help out a brother! See you guys next time on Hank the Asian Redneck.
Hey, I'm Andy from Jericho.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video, and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as, if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.